Do the winter months get you down more than you think they should? If so, you might have seasonal depression, also known as seasonal affective disorder or SAD. SAD is more than just the winter blues. SAD can be very distressing and overwhelming as it can impact your day-to-day ability just to function. Today, I'm going to spend some time outlining what is seasonal affective disorder. I'm going to explain some causes of it, some of the symptoms, how is someone diagnosed, what are some treatments and strategies, and can SAD be prevented? Now let me get right into it. What is seasonal affective disorder? It's a type of depression that's triggered by a change in seasons, usually when fall starts. It gets worse in the late fall or early winter before ending in the sunnier days of spring. Now, a mild version of SAD is known as the winter blues. It's normal to feel a little down during colder months as you may be stuck inside and it does get dark early. But full SAD goes beyond this. It is a form of depression and it can begin at any age, but it typically starts when a person is somewhere between the ages of 18 to 30. Now, the risk of SAD does increase with age increases, but women tend to be affected more often than men. So what causes SAD? Well, researchers don't know exactly what causes seasonal depression, but the lack of sunlight may trigger the condition if you're prone to getting it. The theory is that when there's less sunlight, your biological clock or circadian rhythm will shift. This internal clock regulates your mood, your sleep, and your hormones. So when it shifts, you struggle to adjust, which affects your ability to follow your regular daily schedule. Another theory is that SAD is a brain chemical imbalance. So brain chemicals, called neurotransmitters, send communication between nerves. These chemicals include serotonin, which contributes to feelings of happiness. So if you are at risk of SAD, you may already have less serotonin activity. Now, since sunlight helps regulate serotonin, a lack of sunlight in the winter can make the situation worse, so serotonin levels can fall further, leading to depression. Another theory is that it has to do with a vitamin D deficiency, so your serotonin level also gets a boost from vitamin D. Now, since sunlight helps produce vitamin D, less sun in the winter can lead to a vitamin D deficiency. That change can affect your serotonin level and your mood. So what are some symptoms of SAD overall? Well, feeling sad or having a depressed mood, a loss of interest in what usually are pleasurable activities, and this actually may include withdrawing from those social activities that you once enjoyed. Changes in appetite, and that's usually eating more, especially craving carbohydrates. A change in sleep, and that's usually sleeping too much. A loss of energy or increased fatigue despite increased sleep hours. An increase in anxious physical activity such as an ability to sit still, pacing back and forth, hand wringing, or even slow moments or speech noticeable to others. Your arms and your legs may actually feel heavy too. There's also a feeling of worthless or guilty, feeling irritated or agitated, difficulty thinking, concentrating, or even making decisions, thoughts of death or suicide. Let me talk about the fall and winter S.A.D specific winter onset, sometimes known as winter depression symptoms. Oversleeping, appetite changes, again, usually that craving for foods high in carbohydrates, weight gain, tiredness or low energy. Whereas there is something as spring and summer SAD, so basically summer onset seasonal affective disorder, sometimes called, believe it or not, summer depression, may include trouble sleeping, so insomnia, poor appetite, weight loss, agitation or anxiety, and increased irritability. Now, how is someone diagnosed with SAD? So you might be saying, Lesley, I check a lot of these off. Well, please try to avoid diagnosing yourself. See your healthcare provider for a thorough evaluation, as you may have another reason for your depression. Many times, seasonal affective disorder is actually part of a more complex mental health issue. Your provider may refer you to a psychiatrist or a psychologist to be fully assessed. So how is it treated? Now, your provider will talk to you about various treatment options, and this can actually include a combination of treatments, including light therapy, also known as phototherapy. So this is where you purchase a special lamp. It has a white fluorescent light tubes, and these are covered with a plastic screen to block any kind of ultraviolet rays. The light is about 20 times brighter than regular indoor light. Avoid looking directly into the light, as your exposure to light should be indirect. Place that lamp about 2 to 3 feet away while you read, eat, work, or do any other kind of activities. Morning light therapy seems to work best, as using light therapy later in the day may cause insomnia. Now, you'll often see results within about 2 to 4 days, but it may take a full 2 weeks before you reach its full benefits. Again, speak with your provider, especially if you're experiencing potential side effects from the phototherapy, such as eye strain, fatigue, headache, insomnia, irritability. Now, you can get this increased exposure to sunlight just by spending some time outdoors, or arrange your home or office so that you're exposed to a window during the day. You can also use full spectrum lighting. So in addition to the light therapy, consider using full spectrum light bulbs in your home or workspace to mimic natural sunlight. Also, you can take some vitamin D. I take vitamin D drops. It's really easy to do. You just put it on your tongue every morning and you're all set to go. Exercise. Regular physical activity has been shown to alleviate symptoms of depression, including SAD. Now, aim for at least 30 minutes of exercise most days of the week, preferably in natural light if possible. Also, pay attention to your diet. Consume a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Some individuals find that increasing their intake of foods high in omega-3 fatty acids, such as salmon, may be helpful. Also, maintain a daily routine that can help provide you with structure and stability, which can be particularly beneficial during those darker months. This includes setting a regular sleep and wake times and stick to it. Now, mindfulness, meditation, deep breathing exercises, and progressive muscle relaxation can also help reduce stress and improve mood. Set realistic goals in light of the depression, so don't take on too much. You can break large tasks into smaller ones, set priorities, and just do what you can as much as you can. And also delay big decisions until the depression has lifted before deciding to make a significant transition, such as changing jobs, getting married, or divorced for that matter. Discuss it with others who know you well and who have a more objective view of your situation, which leads me to my next point, social connection. Stay connected with friends and loved ones because it can help combat feelings of isolation and sadness, such as just getting together with your friends and family. But also consider participating in group activities with others. Also, volunteering, that can actually boost your mood and provide you a sense of accomplishment. Limit alcohol, especially excessive alcohol and caffeine. That can just worsen your symptoms of depression, especially in the evening time. And when you're still struggling with doing this yourself, seek professional help. If your symptoms are significantly affecting your daily life, it's essential to consult a mental health professional. Someone like myself, we can provide various treatments. Cognitive behavioral therapy is a highly rated talk therapy. Research has shown it effectively treats S.A.D, producing the longest lasting effects of any treatment approach. It's my favorite approach personally. Now, can you prevent it? Can you be proactive? And yeah, you can by doing a lot of these strategies ahead of time. So start using that light therapy at the beginning of the fall before you even feel any S.A.D symptoms. Get out, spend time outside every day, even if it's cloudy. Daylight can help you feel better. Eat that well-balanced diet. Even though your body may crave that starchy and sweet foods, stick to nutritious choices. A healthy diet with enough vitamins and minerals can give you the proper nutrition and energy you need. Try to get 30 minutes of exercise at least 3 times a week, at least. Exercise does relieve stress and anxiety, which can play a role in your SAD symptoms. Again, see friends. That social circle is really, really important during the winter months. Of course, finding help by seeking a mental health professional who's trained in CBT ideally. This treatment, again, is very effective for seasonal affective disorder. Remember, people rarely snap out of a depression, but they can feel a little bit better day by day by trying some of these strategies. If you got value out of today's episode, I'd really appreciate it if you like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell so you won't miss any of my future videos of free strategies. I also have another video I want you to watch. It's called Do You Have S.A.D? Now, this is actually a different S.A.D than seasonal affective disorder. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please comment below. Until next time, guys, I'm the Iron Therapist, Lesley Timbol, reminding you to keep your mental game on.